Okay, so we're back. Our yeasty boys are going crazy in here. So you can see that even though I put in about that much, we're up to about here now. It's real bubbly, it's really light. So that is ready to go. So I'm gonna use some directions because I don't want to screw this up. And I am gonna weigh it, but I'll tell you how many cups that is in case you don't have food scale. And then you can just be close. Okay, so first thing, you need 525 grams of warm water into your bowl. So for the magic of television. Okay, let's do this. And you want it to be warm. So let's do like 400 and then another 125. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much 2 cups. And then I still need another 100 grams, so. Yeah. So yeah, it's 2.5 cups. So put that in your bowl. Then you need 200 grams of your starter. So this one depends on your starter. Before you use it, make sure it floats. So to show you, okay, so come over here. You can see it's all bubbly in there. So you're gonna drop it. Do you see how it floats really well? If it sinks, don't use it yet. Give it another day. Okay, so so we're doing 200 grams. So we're just gonna pour this. Oops, we're gonna drop all over the kitchen. Almost there. There. Okay, so that is like exactly 1 cup. So just do a cup of starter. Then before you put this thing away, feed it. In the video I had about making the sourdough, I said every day you had to take out half and add that amount back in. But if you're using it, don't take half out, just feed it and put it away again. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna pour that in to the water. If you don't get all of it, it's not the end of the world, but try and get as much as you can. Okay, then I'll come over here. You're just gonna stir it. It's gonna smell like sour already, but you're just gonna stir it until it's all dissolved in your bowl. Pro tip, moving a whisk like this is actually more efficient than like this, so just go nuts. Okay, so that's pretty much good. Then you need 700 grams of flour. So again, I'll weigh that out. But it's gonna be about 5.5 cups. Oops. And you can use bread flour if you have it, but I'm just using all purpose because again, it's a pandemic. 700 grams. So yeah, just do 5.5 cups and go from there. Then you're basically gonna mix it into here now. And just kind of stir as you go. You can stir with a spoon at first, but you're gonna have to get in there with your hands, so make sure they're washed because you don't want any coronavirus in your bowl. Go for it. No prisoners. So just get right in there. It's gonna be really wet. Try and get as much of your flour as you can. Do the baba trick and rub the back of your hand on the bowl. And just make sure that you don't have any dry flour. And it's gonna look gnarly, but that's okay. You're basically just, this is your like auto lice or whatever it calls, where you're, I don't know the words, don't ask me. Basically you're letting the yeast spread throughout all this flour and water and start multiplying. So you can do your best job. So you're just gonna put it like this. Now you're gonna wrap it with plastic wrap over the top. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you're just gonna wrap it in plastic wrap now and put it on your counter for an hour, and then we'll come back to the next step. Okay, so our bowl has been sitting for just over an hour since we mixed everything together. So if you come over here, you can see it kind of looks the same, but there's some bubbles starting to form. It's because the yeast is starting to work in there. So at this point, you want to mix in your salt, which is interesting because a lot of recipes I've used, you mix it in with the water, but it says to just mix it in, so we'll do this together. So it's about a tablespoon of salt. Mix it in there, and then you can come over here. You're just gonna mix, oh, you know what? My hand should be wet. You can stay on the bowl. If you wet your hands, it just makes it not stick to you so much. Okay, so we're just gonna mix that salt in as best as possible. And till we've got it all in there. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so then what you're gonna do for the next 2.5 hours is fold it over itself, quarter turn, fold it until you've done that 4 times. So let's do that now. So we'll just grab that and fold it over, quarter turn, grab this end, fold it over, this side, fold it over, and grab our final side and fold it over. And then that's it. But you're gonna do that every half hour. You're gonna do those 4 turns and fold it over. Do not punch it down. You'll break all the gas you're getting in there. That'll make your bread nice later. So just put your saran back on there and set a timer for half an hour and just do that 4 more times. So it's gonna take 2.5 hours till it's rested. Do it 4 times and then let rest 30 minutes after the 4th one, and then we'll be back in 2.5 hours. Okay, so this has now risen for an hour after we folded it all those times. So now I don't trust just the saran wrap. You don't want it to dry out. So I always stick it in whatever bag, grocery bag I have. I know y'all have one. And then if you have a big enough elastic band, you can just snap it on the outside. I never do, so I just spin it around, put a tip on there, put that in the fridge, leave it overnight, 12 to 15 hours, and then we'll come back to it tomorrow.